The New England Patriots just clapped back at all the haters. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron on the Daily Patriots content. Don't miss out. All you got to do, subscribe button, notification bell, and hit the like button. On second thought, don't hit the like button because I don't want you to break your phone, your TV, your laptop. Just click it. That's all you got to do. But anyways, one of the biggest things that people have been being so negative about in the handful of weeks, months, ever since Christian Barmore had all the issues with the blood clots has been, I don't think he's going to come back, one, better than he was, and two, he's probably going to be out before we know it, injured again. Well, Christian Barmore just released a video of him doing some training, quicker than ever, looking good, agile, powerful. It's perfect. Listen, the Patriots and Christian Barmore needed a video just like this to be put out so people could see, listen, we mean business. Just like the video Stefon Diggs put out of all of the training that he has done, the bilateral training, unilateral training, all the shifting motions that he can do to strengthen that knee and show that knee is strong. These are the things the Patriots continuously need to show and say, hey, remember these guys, they got potential. And they're ready to prove everyone wrong. And that is what the Patriots needs. And also what's frustrating is there's even Patriots fans. I just had a guy the other day that said, at best, this blew my mind. At best, the Patriots are going to go 4-13. That is absolutely wild. This team is upgrade after upgrade after upgrade. So we're going to, today, this beautiful July day, we're going to jump into, listen, what is the room to be optimism? What are the reasons for optimism today as a Patriots fan? It's not that hard. First and foremost, Christian Barmore back with a loaded D-line right next to him, Milton Williams. That interior we've talked about could potentially be one of the best, if not top three in the National Football League. On the outside, a young budding talent in Keion White, his third year, ton of potential coming out, especially in a defense he will thrive in, as well as you look on the other side of the ball, Harold Landry III coming from Tennessee, a Mike Vrabel guy. Again, two guys on the edge, two guys on the interior that are going to dominate. We go down from that. Weapons for Drake May. Drake May last year, as we talked about a couple videos ago, when he was ranked lower than Caleb Williams on the list of things. Here, come here, buddy. Come here. He was ranked lower on the list of things of my bad, lost train of thought. He was ranked lower on the list when it came to, hey, who are the best quarterbacks going into their sophomore year? And he was ranked lower than Caleb Williams. Ain't no way, ain't no how. He had less weapons last year. This year, he has more. Stefon Diggs coming back ready to prove people wrong, as well as you have Kyle Williams. A lot of people say he can be an all-rookie this year on the all-rookie team. As well, Pop Douglas as that slot in a Josh McDaniels offense. The tight ends in Hooper and Hunter, going to be solid. Next, offensive line. I'm not saying it's the best in the world, but it is upgraded from last year. That not only is going to improve our passing game, but the running attack as well with Ramondre Stevenson and then Travion Henderson at running back. And then we look at the special teams. Andreas Borgalis coming in as kicker from the U, Miami, only going to help out this team in the kicking game. Joey Sly struggled last year. This should be a massive upgrade. And then last, but certainly not least on this basic list of optimism is this. Coaches, coaches, coaches. Mike Vrabel, huge hire. The Tennessee Titans will be upset for years to come that they let someone like Mike Vrabel go. Second, even you could say more important, is Josh McDaniels. Huge hire. Terrell Williams, who helped keep together that defense in Detroit, helping out defensive coordinator. Huge. Great moves by the Patriots. If you look at this and you say they're going to have the same record as last year, they're going to be just as bad as they were last year, I don't know what in the world you are thinking. Am I right? Am I right? That's right. And so, next up. So, again, comment below. Tell me what you think. You optimistic? You not optimistic? Let me hear from you. Next up, week 3. is against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This matchup, ever since Aaron Rodgers, Jonnu Smith, all these different people, Jalen Ramsey, ended up joining the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's become, in a lot of people's eyes, a elite game, an A-list game, and potentially it could be that Jim Nantz Tony Romo game, which would be awesome, which would be great. You look at it, it's a revamped Steelers. You could say they're old. My comparison is the Brooklyn Nets when they traded for like Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and all those guys, trying to bring back like the Boston Celtics when they won with the true big three in Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. And it didn't happen there for the Nets. But anyways, then you look at a up-and-coming Patriots team, a lot of young talent, a lot of things to be excited about on that side of the ball. And so that would be really cool for the Patriots, especially coming off a year where they didn't really have that last year. They did not have that last year. And so, you had a lot of just kind of 1:00 games and frustrating games and pull your hair out games. And so hopefully this is a game where the Patriots can go in, especially after last year. They should have won that first game against the Jets. They lost, and it was frustrating to watch. And Aaron Rodgers did all right that game. But you want to send Aaron Rodgers out with an L. You want to have him lose on his way out the door, on his way to retirement, on his way to sit in a cave for 10 days in the dark or whatever in the world he does. So that would be huge for the Patriots. And I think a lot of these Steeler games will probably be quote unquote elite A-list games, just because it's, hey, whether you like Aaron Rodgers or not, he's one of the best to ever play the quarterback position. He might not be one of the most decorated when it comes to Super Bowls, obviously, only winning one. We know that's for the GOAT, Tom Brady. But he is one of the best to ever play, one of the most skilled. And so I think a lot of people want to see him on his way out, and they see this, hey, Drake May, he's a gunslinger, young gunslinger that could be taking the league by storm, going up against Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. And don't forget, they have DK Metcalf. Pickens, they shift off to Dallas. So it'll be very, very interesting to see this game. Tell me what you think of all the games on this schedule. Do you see this game being a game that is the big time elite game? I would tell you this. I would say if the Patriots are playing as well as I think they can, I think one of those Bills games will be one of those A-list elite games where people are really going to want to watch, because you have the Bills, who have been tried and true for years, all right, making it into the playoffs, Josh Allen playing well, just coming off an MVP season, and then Drake May, this young team with a lot of young talent, with a new head coach, with a lot of potential, who were awful last year, now saying, listen, we're ready to go. We're ready to play. Could be a great game. Could be a great game. So comment below. Tell me what you think. I've been struggling on asking the questions at the beginning of the episode, but my 2 questions are this. 2 questions. 2. Show me the number 2. Where's the number 2? Boom. Good job. Good job. Heck yeah. 2 questions. First, what are you most optimistic about when it comes to the New England Patriots this year? And number 2, when you look at the games, what game are you most excited about, or would you say has the biggest potential to be that elite A-list game? Comment below. Would love to hear you. Hey, you tell Mom, see, I'm actually recording stuff. I'm not just down here taking naps, right? Right? All right, anyways, we'll talk later. My name's Aaron. We'll talk later. Peace.